Revelation 5. Then I saw in the right hand of him who sat on the throne a scroll with writing on both sides and sealed with 7 seals. And I saw a mighty angel proclaiming in a loud voice, "Who is worthy to break the seals and open the scroll?" But no one in heaven or on earth or under the earth could open the scroll or even look inside it. I wept and wept because no one was found who was worthy to open the scroll or look inside. Then one of the elders said to me, "Do not weep. See, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the Root of David, has triumphed. He is able to open the scroll and its 7 seals." Okay, so let's just, it kind of sounds like weird language. We're not used to talking about things in terms of a scroll and seals, but seals were just how someone sealed a letter with their particular emblem or some sort of an embossment. So when you see in the word that it says we affix our seals to it, that particular seal is going to have some sort of emblem or embossment that is specific to you. It's kind of like your signature in a way. And in chapter 6, we're going to go through what each of those seals are. There's 7 seals and a scroll. Okay, so the only one who's worthy to open them is Christ. Then I saw a lamb looking as if it had been slain, standing at the center of the throne, encircled by the 4 living creatures and the elders. So we're seeing the same vision, the same image of this throne and everything that is surrounding him in the center of the throne in Revelation 4, in Revelation 5, in Revelation 14. Then I saw a lamb looking as if it had been slain, standing in the center of the throne, encircled by the 4 living creatures and the elders. The lamb had 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of God sent out into all the earth. So the 7 eyes are the 7 spirits of God sent out into all the earth. Go ahead and write that in your key. He went and took the scroll from the right hand of him who sat on the throne. And when he had taken it, the 4 living creatures and the 24 elders fell down before the Lamb. Each one had a harp, and they were holding golden bowls full of incense, which are the prayers of God's people. Okay? In your key, write that incense represents the prayers of God's people. You're going to see it later on in Revelation. And they sang a new song saying, "You are worthy to take the scroll and to open its seals because you were slain. And with your blood you purchased for God persons from every tribe and language and people and nation. You have made them to be a kingdom and priests to serve our God, and they will reign on the earth." Then I looked and heard the voice of many angels, numbering thousands upon thousands and 10,000 times 10,000. They encircled the throne and the living creatures and the elders. In a loud voice they were saying, "Worthy is the Lamb who was slain to receive power and wealth and wisdom and strength and honor and glory and praise." Then I heard every creature in heaven and on earth and under the earth and on the sea and all that is in them saying, "To him who sits on the throne and to the Lamb be praise and honor and glory and power forever and ever." The 4 living creatures said, "Amen," and the elders fell down and worshiped. So in our Bible study, we talked about just reading chapter 5, but I think I'm actually going to email and suggest that we read chapter 5 and chapter 6, because I'll tell you what, chapter 5 is just face valid. It's face valid. Like, it's just painting a picture of continuing the picture that was painted in Revelation 4 of the throne and the elders and the creatures and the multitude in white robes and the spirits of God. There's no reason why we would need to continue to go on to explain this one. So I think what we'll do is we'll do chapter 5 and chapter 6 in our Bible study. And if anyone has any questions about this, then feel free to ask your questions. But what I see is that there's just simply a picture that is being continued from Revelation 4 of what's going on at this throne, what is surrounding Christ, and demonstrating the authority that Christ has, that everything, that he's at the center of the throne, everything around him is worshiping him. There's an establishment of his authority, and there's also an establishment of his worthiness. So he's the only one who's worthy to open this scroll. Well, that was a short video. The next one, I promise, will be longer. That's Revelation 6. That chapter requires a lot of explanation. Thank you for listening. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.